Hello Facebook, and thank you for sharing my lick. As promised, here's a quick lesson with a breakdown of the lick. Now, rather than just a standard play the lick slow and teach you the notes in the lick, I thought it'd be nice to give you a little insight into the ideas behind it. There's some thinking behind some of the arpeggios here, and hopefully we can look at how you can incorporate this into your own playing. So without further ado, let's get to an extreme close-up. Enjoy! Okay, so lick time. Now, this whole line, the first part of the line anyway, is going to be in the 10th position. Now, to the uninitiated, what that really means is finger number 1 is going to kind of sit here in fret 10, and we're also going to position finger number 2 in fret 12 and your little finger in fret 14, and they're going to kind of stay here for the majority of the first part of the lick. Now, what I've actually done for this part, the first half of the lick, which was this is all based around, well, I'm thinking in E Dorian, it's all based around D major, and I'm thinking very much in this position. And I'm really just stealing information from this scale, taking one note from a string, and then 2 notes on the next string, 1 note, 2 notes, 1 note, 2 notes. So the line itself, the first part of the arpeggio, is finger number 2 on E12, then fingers 1 and 4 on the A string on frets 10 and 14, over to the D string with finger number 2 on D12, then fingers 1 and 4 on G11 and G14, finger number 2 on B12, finger number 1 on E10, up to E14, with your little finger, slide up, just 1 fret and back down. Now the first part of the lick together, nice and slow, goes like this. We then pull off to E10, and that's the first part done. Okay, so now for the descending part of the lick, and we're going to start with finger number 2 on E12, and it's a pull off from E12 to E10 with finger number 1 there, over to your little finger on B14, back to E10, pivoting across to B12 with finger number 2, and then over to G14 with your little finger, playing G12 with finger number 2, and then giving that a little pull off to G11. Which is a nice little melodic passage in itself, it's pretty cool. Now, carrying on, we're going to jump over to D14 with finger number 4, jump back across to finger number 1 on G11, back to finger number 2 on D12, then your little finger on A14, finger number 1 on A10, and slide down to A9. Nice and easy together. And then to finish the line off, finger number 2 on E10, finger number 1 on E9. So together nice and slow. Let's look at the next part of the lick. Okay, so for the final part of the lick, our ascending B minor pattern, we're going to start here with finger number 1 on E7, and finger number 1 is going to play E7, finger number 2 is going to play E9, and finger number 3 is going to play E10. Now I know this feels like a strange fingering, but this is going to allow us to hop over to finger number 2 on A9, and then we're going to borrow from B minor pentatonic and play one of these stretchy B minor pentatonic shapes, which is going to be finger number 1 on D7, finger number 2 on D9, and your little finger on D12. And to play this all the way through, we have a down up and a down, followed by another down onto our single note, then an alternate pick on the D string. Now this shape simply goes up another octave, and we're going to start on this B, which is on D9. We're then going to play D9, again finger number 2 on D11, finger number 3 on D12, and alternate picking. Downstroke with finger number 2 on G11, finger number 1 on B10, finger number 2 on B12, finger number 4 on B14, and that whole octave, alternate pick, down, down, up, down. When we're there, we're going to slide up 1 fret and back down to B14. The whole of that octave. We then pull off to B10, and we're nearly there. So, both patterns, both octaves. Then, finally, we're going to go to finger number 2 on G11, finger number 3 on D12, a little bit like we're playing a D major triad, and then we're going to slide up 2 frets to D14, and when we get there, we're going to place finger number 1 down on G12, your little finger on B14, and hold this down like a chord. And we're going to let these notes ring out. So after our lick, coming backwards, we have G11, D12, slide up 2 frets, hold our notes down, and let this ring. The whole of the final part of our lick, nice and slow. Okay, so I've covered the lick as promised. There's really 4 sections to this. Now, as I said in the intro to this lesson, what I want to do is make sure that we can take this away and use this for our own playing. This is very much an E Dorian, D major, B minor in terms of where you put your fingers. The tonality is very much E Dorian. So what I'm going to do is a little solo, and I'm going to take each of these little sections of the lick. Our first section, our descending section, our next section, and the simple thing I'm going to do is use each of these as a framework for a solo. All I'm going to do is start with a map of notes, and I'm going to work on really changing the rhythm, maybe starting with playing it in 8th notes, and then taking each one and trying to apply my own rhythm, my own sequence to each one, which you can do at home. Exactly the same thing. Take the lick, and then try and change the rhythm. Easy as that. Here's the backing track. Position. Next position. Okay guys, hope you've enjoyed that. See you next time. Bye for now.